Hey everyone, what's going on? This is a response to Kev Sharp's video about Wargaming spaces. And with the new kit table coming in today, I thought I'd give a quick look around. The space is far from finished. I've got some cornhole boards inside right now while we wait for, I'm doing some work in the garage. We still got to put all the wall decorations up, and we do have something that covers the circuit breaker. But the space is coming together pretty good. I'm getting a little far ahead. So with the table, there was one goal in mind. There was more than one goal in mind. I guess my wife and I had different goals. So this kind of work area that she uses is kind of like a nook, kind of like a half hexagon almost. That's how I would describe it. So we wanted to give her plenty of space so she can edit down here, and then enough space to play a game. And then, of course, my requirement was U.S. Civil War has to fit on the table, which it does. You got plenty of space for basically any two-map game. You know, obviously, these things wouldn't be here, so plenty of space to work with, but not too big. We could have maybe gone a little bit bigger, but that just means, like, next time we'll get another table and just add on to this or something. So really happy with the table. I know that resin rivers aren't everyone's cup of tea. We love this. Like, this came out perfect. And what's really cool is there's more light in here in the morning, and this is a brighter shade of blue if you look at my pictures. Pretty dope. So table, we did have them change the legs. So, bam, got some storage under here. These are pretty cool. I'll show you these. So, got these earlier this year from Apache Poker Chips. Took me a long time to find a set I liked, and then before I found a set I liked, they announced the 18XX Poker Chips, which is what we have here. These are pretty sick. See the train tracks running around there. Got a priority deal marker here. Nice stuff. I love these $100 chips. Yeah, so really happy with those. The long-term goal is to work with my father-in-law if he agrees to it. I'm gonna ask him first to make some cherry poker trays that work or that pair up nicely with the game table. I think that's it on the table. Got this bad boy here. I don't know if you can see that. History on the table, Scotch glass, and then dog. Let's go over to the games. So tonight, we're not playing U.S. Civil War as our first game. We're going to go to Bavaria, make some beer, and play the new Uwe Rosenberg game. I'll gladly take that. Not a war game, but went for a bike ride today. Probably last bit of nice weather for a little while. It kicked my ass. I'm really out of shape. So here's the other Uwe games, some of our favorites. But what you're probably here for is this section. So this is far from everything. The original intent was all the games are going to fit on the shelf. And that's, first off, none of the RPGs are down here. And I would say most of the war games are still upstairs. But what's down here is some of my favorite stuff. We have all the Mark Simonich titles that I have. This will dwindle down as I get more Mark Simonich games. And then I was telling Mitch Land he's getting dangerously close to his own shelf of his own. And then a little bit of this is stuff that I plan on playing soon. So all of these games I want to get to the table soon. So that's kind of why they're down here. I wouldn't necessarily say they're favorites. Then we go to the MMP series games. So this is problematic because like SCS is going to have to go because I'm sure you guys heard like MMP found games. And, like, you can't break up None But Heroes and Last Chance for Victory, you know, or Guderian's Blitzkrieg's got to fit in here somewhere, so what do? I guess you get rid of Toy Story. GCACW stuff, that will only continue to grow. But then we got some oldies. I really plan on doing a lot more work with this series this year. So Avalon Hill, Victory Games stuff. I've actually got 2 copies of Vietnam. I'm kind of Frankensteining like the ideal copy. And then this is just temporary to hide cables. I shot a video and Not that it's bad. There's just a string of cables back here. So Hakapale and the other TSWW stuff is behind that. Down below are full of games. Like all the Bloodborne stuff is in that far right one, and that'll give me some more space once I just go through that stuff. The garage is pretty much done, so I can start painting. But here's kind of the idea. We ran out of the shelves. These are best of shelves from IKEA. We ran out of these. So like this area, this one's not done yet. But they're back in stock. I was going to pick them up tonight. We'll put in one more cabinet along just one high with doors for like my daughter's toys, and then probably a few more games. But that is now out of stock. So I just need to get what's in stock and wait for the rest of it. Because that cabinet was in stock when the shelves were not. Really looking forward to busting this Hellboy stuff out when things get back to normal. There's a lot of shit up here that I can't wait to play with a normal game group. These Bestas were incredibly easy to put together, like way more easier than I thought. Plus, I got these spring doors, which I think they're kind of nice. So there you go. Workspace. It's not near as clean as my wife's. RPG stuff, ASL rulebook. I got a light on to make it a little brighter down here. Here's where the magic happens. This is a glider from my grandparents. I love it. It's very comfortable, but my wife was like, get a chair. This is also going. I've had this for 14 years since I was in the fraternity house in college. It's just like furniture is hard to get right now. So, wait period on the new love seat couch thing that's going in here. Gonna open up the walkway a little bit, plus there won't be a bike here. The dog will probably be there. Rosie's a good girl. Rise somewhere. Big old boy. So yeah, there you go. That's it. That's the new game table, new game space. I think we're both really happy with it. You know, the TV comes out a little bit, so we'll be able to watch hockey while we play. Yeah, that's that. So this was just a little response to Kev Sharp, just going over our Wargame spaces. I'm excited to see all the changes. We already know a couple of things we're doing on the walls. I think one thing we're going to put like a shadow box of dice kind of next to this is a bathroom we're doing some work on right now. It's functional. It's just not what we want. And then we got the laundry there. So, yeah, at some point I'll hide those cables and get rid of cornhole. But that's going to do it, guys. So good night, Rosie. Good night, Rosie. All right. Thanks for checking it out. There you go, Kev. All right. See you guys. Go Canes, go Jets.